Everyone knows that an online estimate of your home's value is always accurate, right? Not hardly. At least a few times a week, someone tells me what sites like Zillow or Realtor.com say their house is worth. I'm not making fun of those sites or anyone who looks at them. Heck, I like surfing around on them sometimes too. It's kind of fun. When it comes to pricing, they're definitely not the end-all be-all. Knowing how much your house should sell for helps you price it right from the start. Not really understanding this could lead you to undersell or oversell. Price it too high, and buyers will pass you up without ever stepping through your door, which could actually end up forcing you to slash the price later. In our currently shifting market, I'm seeing more and more of that happening every day. But if you price it too low, you could lose thousands of dollars. So how do you figure this out? The right price gets you the most money in the least amount of time. So in this episode, we'll talk about 3 tips to help you determine your house's ideal sales price range so you price it correctly the first time. If we've not met yet, I'm Shelby Brooks, and I've built a multi-million-dollar real estate business in Knoxville, Tennessee, out of being a trusted advisor for my clients. It's my mission to treat every client like family and to turn transactions into relationships. So let's dive in. My first tip is learn the facts about your house and the local market. In a nutshell, market value is what buyers are willing to pay for your home. Pretty simple. But just because Fred and Susie next door sold their house for twice what they paid for it, that may or may not be the same for you. As a homeowner, it's tough to see your home the way a buyer would. Although you think little Sammy's handprints in the front porch pavement are just the most precious things ever, a potential buyer will likely see them as just one more thing they have to fix. There are a variety of factors that can determine the value of your home, including things like the location. The value will be higher if your home is located in a desirable neighborhood with a fair amount of curb appeal and a low crime rate. Access to nearby highways, shopping centers, healthcare, restaurants, etc. can also help raise its value. The size and condition matter. The size and layout of your home will affect its market value as well. And if you've recently had the house painted or bought updated appliances or fixtures, these things can all help raise the value too. Let's look at school district. Living in a sought-after school district can significantly increase the value of your home. A study done by the National Association of Realtors found that 25% of home buyers consider the quality of the nearby schools before they purchase a home. So even if you don't have kids who will be attending the area schools, keep the zoning in mind for future resale. Not sure about your school zoning? In Knox County, you can visit kgis.org to verify which schools you're zoned for. Then Google those school ratings to see how they stack up compared to some of the others around you. We also need to look at comparable homes. Home buyers are probably going to look at houses similar to yours to see what they sold for in the last few months. Now, guys, you have to be objective here. How do you honestly stack up when you're comparing your house to the houses around you? Current market conditions can also affect the value of your home. For instance, if there are more buyers than there are houses, you'll be able to demand a little bit higher price for your home. Things like high interest rates may prevent some people from buying a home or affording what they could have when the interest rates were lower, so you may need to price a little less aggressively. All of these things factor in when you're correctly trying to price your home for the market. So let's look at our second tip. Enter your address into one of the free online home value estimators. If you search for your address on an online real estate marketplace, you'll likely find all kinds of facts and figures about your home that are considered public record. Things like the type of home, the year your home was built, the number of rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms, the square footage of the lot, what type of heating and cooling systems, what kind of parking do you have, how much you and each previous owner paid for the home when you bought it. Along with these facts, you'll often see an estimated market value. Online tools like home value estimators put this number together by looking at the sales of homes in the area that are similar to yours. They look at local tax assessments and whether homes in your area tend to be increasing or decreasing in value over time. Guys, huge warning here. As I said at the beginning of the episode, online home value estimators are not 100% accurate. So before you get too excited about this number and slap a price on your house, please dig a little more. While these online estimates are helpful, they're not perfect. The estimates are only as reliable as the amount of public record data the real estate websites can access. Pretty simple. The less data gathered for your particular neighborhood, county, or state, the less you can depend on that number. Also, keep in mind, these valuators don't take into account your brand new kitchen versus your neighbor's 1990 version. And most importantly, let's look at tip number 3. Please work with a real estate agent to find the most accurate price for your home. If you're ready to sell, contact a local real estate agent no matter what you find online. Your agent will have the most accurate information to help you decide on the right listing price. That's because as real estate agents, we don't just pull stale information from a shelf. Unlike online tools, we have access to things like the multiple listing service database of homes. So we can see what's for sale in the area, what has sold in the area. We can look at all the pictures. We can run a more accurate and comprehensive market analysis. And we can actually catch that your house has a brand new kitchen when your neighbors had a 1990 version. So how a real estate agent determines home value, a good one will take the time to come and look at your home and do a free listing consultation. They'll consider things like the landscaping, the condition of the house, the upgrades you've added, all those things that aren't listed in public records, but do make a real difference to potential home buyers. Agents then use the power of real-world experience to compare your home's nitty-gritty details to the recent sales and current listings. We see hundreds of homes regularly. I probably see thousands a year. I know what those houses in your area are looking like. So let's say you installed a new roof last year, but flip side, your furnace is on its last leg. An experienced agent is going to know how to weigh those factors and still come up with a competitive price. Remember, market value is not based on any strict formula. It's based on how much is someone willing to pay for your home in that current market. No computer can determine that, and your success as a seller depends on it. So, bottom line, if you're ready to sell your house, please work with a real estate professional. So great! Now you know you need to work with a realtor to accurately price your home, but how do you go about finding that realtor? For that answer, check out my video where I go over exactly how to find the best local real estate professional for you. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Knoxville area, and you want to be taken care of by a trusted advisor, I encourage you to schedule a free consultation with me, where I'll walk you through my signature process of how I help clients with their home needs in Knoxville. You can schedule by emailing me at shelby@brookshomegroup.com.